Hello everyone, this is Vincenzo and welcome to a very special episode of All Pawns First, because in this episode we are going to play Nelson, finally. So I wanted to make commentary for this video because I know that Nelson is a very famous bot and I wanted to play him with commentary in a, let's say, slow game. So let's play. We play as white because, as you know, in this, let's say, strategy, you already give a lot of advantage to your opponent, so being white is better. Challenge. And now I'd say we play d4 because it leads to close positions, so we can defend better at the beginning. Now Nelson plays this move e6 because they want to move their queen on move 2, as we know. We can also play on a French here, but they will play queen here and then attack this pawn, and we have to move again. Maybe we gain some space. Let's see. Okay, this is the French, but obviously black goes d5 on move 2. So now we push. They can give a check. Yeah, and they do. So I'd say that we just go here and offer queen trade, but they can win a pawn. So do we want to do that? I think we do, because even if we lose a pawn, we can attack the queen, move our pawns first, and then develop. So let's see if they want. Okay, they don't want a queen trade. So let's proceed by moving our pawns one by one. Okay, and they are very aggressive. So why don't we go here? And it's defended. Now we can take en passant, which is obviously a move to consider just because it looks cool, and I think we do, although it's probably a bad move because they can develop. Yeah, but Nelson likes to move the queen around, so we go on with the plan. Now there's only 3 pawns left. We go h3. Well, we can also go f4 now, and they will trade queens probably. Yes, we take with the bishop, I believe, because we want to put our knight on f3. And now we're lucky because there's only 1 pawn left and they can play this move on the next move. And this happened to me before in this series, where I had like 2 pawns left to move, and then they take the piece and I can't recapture because I'm forced to move my pawns first, so I lose a piece. But we are lucky because there's only 1 pawn left, so we go g4, take some space, and you see they take the piece for no reason at all. And now if I had to move another pawn, I would have lost a piece. Now they attack. We can take this pawn, and this is a bad move because, yeah, okay, we damage the structure, but the pawn is defended and the rook is open, and seize this pawn. Yeah, and they move it forward, but we can win pawn. Of course they can take this pawn at the end, but what if we push? If we push, they go here, and then can we go like this? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we can, or we could just take this pawn and win another pawn. But let's see if we can promote. Okay, and we can. This is a very bad move from Nelson here, because it would have probably been a better move to block. So we promote and win a piece. Now they block or move the king, but we can develop with check. And they are stepping out with their king, but I say we go here, maybe defend the pawn. We don't really care about the pawn, but we want to put our pieces on good squares. So what about this check? Looks very good. Yeah, it probably is. Now what if we go bishop h5 check, and if they take, we win the exchange. But they don't have to take. They can go here, for example. I say we keep it simple and take, because we are up a lot of material. Well, just a piece, to be honest, but it's more than enough. And look at this. This is very rare on all pawns first, but we can castle long on move 25. But be careful, because if we castle, they can fork our pieces. So let's take this pawn before. Let's recapture. Okay. We simply win another pawn. They can take the bishop, and we are up a piece and 2 pawns. So we can castle now. And Nelson probably won't blunder, but if we castle and they take this pawn, we can pin the rook and win it. Let's see if they blunder. Yeah, and they do. We can pin the rook, and now we can simply take it. We can also check, win this pawn, and push to promotion. Now, yeah, the king is covering this square, so don't allow the promotion, but we can simply go king d1. We can also step in front of the pawn. I don't think it's necessary. We can go here, and now we can promote. Yeah, so let's go here. They will give a check. We don't take the pawn to disrespect Nelson, and we give a checkmate, obviously, on h8. Maybe it looks better to give this checkmate, although it takes one more move, but I think it looks better. So very nice result, because we have beaten Nelson in 38 moves, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, and 0 missed wins. So let's check the review. Oh, and they fix it, because as you could see in one of my previous game where I played Nelson with normal moves, and here it said junior bot, but now it says Nelson, so I think they fixed it. And okay, we actually played 5 mistakes, 3 inaccuracies, but it's normal in all pawns first because these are probably the pawn moves. So let's start the review. 85% accuracy, which is very good. Okay, this is the French, obviously. Now this is a bad move because we are losing a pawn, but I wanted to offer the queen trade because without the queen it's a lot easy. And as you can see, these pawn moves are mistakes, but we are forced to. So let's see if we can find the best move in the position, which is probably knight f3. Let's say. Okay, it's an inaccuracy. Maybe bishop e3? Oh, no, wait. It's a bad move. Not right now because the queen covers, but leaving this pawn can be problematic in the future. So let's say we go, I don't know, honestly, maybe f4 to take more space. Okay, it is also a mistake. This is very weird because I can't find the best move. So, but yeah, as you can see, this is a very strange position. So it's not so easy to find the best moves here. Maybe knight d2. No, okay. Let's see the hint. Okay, we take more space, I suppose. But a4 is an engine move. No one would play a4, I think, in this position on move 6. And this is the engine line. Yeah. Okay. b5 is also a bad move, but what else could I do? Because I have to move my pawns. Maybe taking was better? No, it wasn't. It is a blunder. So probably again, maybe knight f3 or something. I don't know, finding the best moves here is difficult. Yeah, this one is the best move, attacking the queen. And maybe then taking. Oh, have you seen it? Taking en passant was the best move. So very nice. Here again, it is not the best move. You just have to develop here. Again, you have to develop probably the knight or not, but it is excellent. So let's go on. Okay, it was a mistake. You have to develop again. Maybe taking the queen or just going knight f3. Inaccuracy. And black is winning, as you can see, because all those pawn moves. But if you take, I think you're fine, honestly. Maybe going here and avoiding a trade. Yeah. So there are no more mistakes now, but let's see the analysis. Okay, best, obviously. Then we moved the last pawn, and this was a blunder because we gain activity. Taking was the best move because we win a pawn there, And now the engine doesn't like taking again, but it is excellent. It wants you to develop, which is totally fine. But being greedy sometimes is not a blunder. So we took and we pushed, but it is an inaccuracy because again Nelson can go rook g8, and I was surprised to see that he didn't and blundered a piece. So taking was better. He blundered, we promote and win a piece. Now giving this check was best move because we develop, we check. Now you see defending this pawn is not really necessary. You have to develop, probably castle on the next move. So you develop, give a check, not really the best move. Taking was excellent. Taking this pawn was the best move because let's say we castle. I think there is the pawn fork. This may be a blunder. Well, it is excellent, but you see that f5 is the best move. Although you can probably take and still be winning here, especially against a 1300 bot. So we took the pawn, took back, we took again, and then we castled, and it is very nice that it was the best move. We are plus 14 now because of this tactic. We take, give a check and win the pawn. We push, and you see this is the best move because let's say we didn't. Obviously black can't push here. Let's say we go here. They still can't push, right? Because we go here. But or rook e8. But why even trying to complicate things when you can keep them simple? Give a check, push, promote. Now I'm sure that you all know how to mate with rook and queen. You have to bring the enemy king on the last file or rank, and then you give a ladder checkmate. The engine thinks that not taking the pawn is best, because the engine, I'd say that sometimes the engine has a sense of humor, because now this is forced and this is mate, but I prefer to give this checkmate. Okay, so we finally beat Nelson with all pawns first, and this is a very nice episode, I believe, and I hope that you enjoy it. And let me see if you want more commented version of this series, because I'm quite enjoying doing commentary on my videos, and it is also good to practice my English. I like to practice, and I know that I need to, because I obviously make some mistakes sometimes, but I like it. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more commentary. So I hope you enjoy. If you want to support me, obviously you can consider subscribing, because we are trying to reach 1400 and then 500 subscribers. So that would be very nice to finally unlock the community section. So again, Thanks for watching and see you soon.